Hello, it's the beginner crafter, and it's time for FlossTube. So I'm going to show you 3 projects that I worked on in the last 2 weeks. It's only three of them, and I haven't made much progress because the last 2 weeks were quite busy for me. I also spent a lot of time trying to edit the Happy Planner video, which didn't work out because my editing software just sort of removed some of the files, really didn't want to cooperate, so I had to just abandon the whole project because it was just taking up too much of my time, and at some point of the week it just didn't make sense to show it because most of the week that I had planned for just would have been already gone. So I just worked a little bit. I mean, I did work on one more project, but this is the one I can't really show you since it's not the original picture. Okay, so let's start with Miranda, the Heaven and Earth design project. I mostly finished this line and worked on those 2 squares so that it's more and more downwards on the second page. It is a lot of stitches, over 10,000, but it's still not yet even 5% of the whole picture. So you can imagine how big this is going to be and how much work I still have to do on it. But it is quite fun. I really like working on it. I don't get a lot of chances to do that because sometimes the homeworks from School of Magical Stitches just doesn't work for this kind of project, and I don't have to just work on the homeworks, but sometimes I work on other projects as well, and it just doesn't leave me much time to work on this, and since I use the Pattern Keeper app, I like to be able to spend a little more time on this project so that I can really see the progress in the percentages, because it takes a lot of stitches to make even a fraction of a percent change. So yeah, and this is how much I have. It's still the sky. Nothing new there, unfortunately, but we're getting there. Like 30% of the second page is done. I think I did also fill up a little bit of the first page, some of the stitches of the confetti ones, but not too many this time, so not a lot of progress here on this first page. Okay, the second project I worked on was the Hogwarts Crest, and I have the whole top done. This thing is whole finished. So now I'm working on this kind of feathery stuff from this side, and of course this kind of bulb shape in here, and then I'll be able to get to the bottom part. And I think this week I will do quite a lot of progress because I think here I did like 200 stitches, and next time I should be able to do more this week. So I hope to show you some visible progress also next time we see each other on FlossTube. So this is how it went so far. I really can't wait until doing the Hogwarts castles logos kind of here. So yay, it's getting close. And the last project that I can show you is the Virgo. And I finished the hair here. Of course, there are some confetti stitches in there as well. And I decided to just work on the background for a while because it's mostly blues, just 2 or 3 types of blues. Which reminds me, I need to buy a new thread because one of the blues, I don't have it anymore. I don't know why, because I was sure I ordered it, but I must have missed it by mistake. So I need to order it because it's quite important here and also here. I think like this is what I have from that color, if I remember correctly. So that's actually it that I have. So I really am going to need it. But yeah, not a lot of this page left to do. I think it's less than a half. So Virgo is going really, really well, and I really, really like it more and more. So yeah, I mean, in row 2 there are a few confetti stitches. There is also one confetti stitch in row 1. Just let me find it. It's not as easy now to find this. Where are you? Have I done it by mistake? Well, that would be weird. But I really can't find it anymore. And I know I shouldn't be doing this one because it was a specific color that was only used for the... Oh yes, here you are. That's the stitch here from row 1. That's the only one left from row 1. In row 2 there are quite a few on different pages. But we're getting really, really close, and I'm super excited about that, to move to row 3. I should be working on Virgo in the next 2 weeks because it's my favorite and I really want to finish it. So I hope to have some progress, but I really doubt I will progress to row 3 and page 11 in those next 2 weeks. So when we see each other next time, I don't think you'll see that much of a progress on the Virgo, but hopefully I'll move to some more. I'll do some more stitches and I will make a lot of progress. I just really need to remember to buy that thread. I just don't know when I'll be able to do it because I don't want to order it online. It's just one thread, and seriously, shipping will cost more than this thread. And I'm not sure how the shops are open right now because we have a lot of closing. A lot of shops closed right now as we're heading towards lockdown. So I'll need to have a look if I can buy it in a shop that's somewhere nearby. So yeah, I guess that's it. So that's all I can show you today. Just those 3 projects, although I really like working on those 3. I think they are my 3 favorite projects actually, to be honest. Because the fairy, it is nice, but it's more difficult than other projects. The Mini Marvelous Garden, that's also from Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm still so much at the beginning, and there are like 2 or 3 colors only, that so far I can't have that much excitement about it, even though it's going to be beautiful because I've seen the picture of it. But it's just that I can't really find so much excitement to work on it. And what have I got left? Magical bookshelves, which I quite like doing because it is a beautiful picture, but since I can't show it to you, it loses some charm. Really, posting the videos, like I said in my really first video, I'm doing it mostly for myself, to make myself accountable, and I know that being able to show you my progress really motivates me to work. And because I can't show you my progress on that particular picture, it does lose some of its charm. It's really not as fun working on it. So that is quite, maybe not a problem, but it's yeah, it's not as much fun. It's just not as much fun working on this project, even though it's beautiful. Not as much fun as other projects. And my Christmas bubble, well, I'm getting close to the end of it, which will mean I'll have to find this styrofoam ball for it that I bought, and I think there was also a ribbon. So it just scares me that finishing that, and I don't have much to finish, finishing that will mean that I need to take care of the crafty part of it now, and that will mean a lot of looking for things that I bought a year ago, I guess. So also not so much fun right now. And I think that I don't have any more stitching project, like cross-stitch projects, because I do have from Craftbot, I have a stitching project, but I think I'll show it to you next time on Crochet and FlossTube, because I consider it more of a crafts than cross-stitch, because it's not cross-stitch. It is embroidery, but not cross-stitch. And I finally found the pattern for it, so I will be able to work on it. And yeah, there's not a lot of cross-stitch things right now, and I want to make some progress on the ones that I have before I move on to new ones. So you'll see those projects quite often, because I like those three the most. So yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to my channel to watch some progress that I make on both cross-stitch projects and also crochet and crafts related stuff. And hopefully see you next time. Bye!